Bitcoin has seen one of the most brutal corrections in recent times, liquidating over $1.1 billion from the market and dropping over $10,000, sending absolute trembles across the board. In today's video, we're going to be discussing whether we'll see a continuation downwards or an eventual climb up into new highs. We'll also be discussing Total 3 and Bitcoin dominance, which is dropping like crazy, giving the much needed push to alts, USDT dominance, DXY and S&P 500. So stay tuned until the end. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that comment button and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to join us on Telegram. It's the first link down below. You'll get access to charts, daily updates and relevant economic news, which you'll also find on Twitter, the second link down below. If you're keen on taking your trading to the next level, consider joining our VIP group where we provide precise entries, stop losses and trade justification. You can also access our group chat where we discuss possible trade setups and much more. Right guys, let's get stuck in. Let's start with the DXY. Our plan for the DXY has been playing out to an absolute T. We anticipated this move to be our deviation, which so far seems to be playing out, before we then see a correction back towards our range lows and possibly a retest of the channel support. Now this move is not going to play out overnight, as I mentioned in my prior video. It could take a few months, possibly until March or April, which is when I expect the cycle top for Bitcoin and traditional markets to occur. Now let's quickly discuss the S&P 500 before we take a look at Bitcoin chart. The S&P 500 is holding relatively well versus Bitcoin, maintaining above its prior higher high. We have over 18 hours before the weekly candle close, and if the weekly manages to close above 6K, I expect the trend to continue with higher prices in the coming weeks and months. So that's it for the DXY and S&P 500 guys. There's really nothing more to it, keeping an eye on short. So let's go ahead and talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has seen a massive correction, liquidating billions from the market. And if you remember from our prior video, I talked about this move playing out. I said, as long as we stay above 94K, which is our higher time frame demand, I expect a continuation higher. And the 104K target was based on the measured move of this local range we broke out from, simultaneously breaking out from the RSI, creating a huge amount of FOMO, only to reverse the whole move, liquidating both shorts and longs. Unfortunately, longs had a terrible day last night. I hope you guys didn't get burned on this flash correction. This is precisely why your risk management is so important. It prevents you from blowing up your account. That is it for Bitcoin guys, keeping it nice and short. Now let's talk about Total 3, USDT dominance and Bitcoin dominance. Total 3 has hit the high targets I mentioned in my second video, and this could now act as resistance. Simultaneously, the USDT is now bouncing from a very key support level, while Bitcoin dominance is also approaching its prior high, which could act as support. If we put all this together, it suggests that we might see some sort of correction soon across the board on alts, as so many of them have left imbalances which typically get filled. So keep an eye out for this and be vigilant. And take profits guys if you are significantly in profit. The whole point of trading is to realize your gains and not to give them back to the market. So that is it for the video today team. Have a fantastic day and catch you in the next one.